Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and I built this team with Specs Magearna on it, which, if there's another suspect test happening, it's definitely going to be Magearna, and I wanted to use the most broken Magearna set there is before that happens, so we're using Trick 3 attacks with Choice Specs, which basically nothing in the tier can switch into. All the Pokemon that want to take Fleur Cannon just get tricked, and the only real Pokemon that can take Fleur Cannon are Chansey and Blissey, which are the two big trick targets. Obviously there is Toxapex, but that's just free Volt Switch momentum, and it is a momentum move, but it does like 70% to Fizdef packs, which is really good. Aura Sphere is really on the side just to be able to Oko Excadrill, because I don't want to give that free switch-ins, even though I do have a couple good responses like Kommo-o as well as Slowbro. The Dragapult set that I'm running is mainly here to get momentum against Mandibuzz and Clef, which can help get in Magearna, but it's also mixed with Dragon Darts and then Will-O-Wisp Pex, which I typically don't run, but I think Darts is way better than Draco right now because it's able to deal with a Volcarona, whereas Draco cannot, so that's why it's a mixed Dragapult. These three right here are basically designed as a defensive core that can take on Urshifu, because as I'm sure you know, no one Pokemon can really switch into Urshifu's dual stab, so the way you deal with it is you use a Regenerator Pokemon, whether it's Amoonguss or Tangrowth, to scout what it's clicking, then you switch in a resist. So if I see that they're locked into Wicked Blow, I go Kommo-o, throw off a Body Press or Stealth Rocks, and if they're locked into Close Combat, that is a very free switch in for my Slowbro. So that's the whole idea right there, but beyond that, these Pokemon can also take on a few other threats like Cinderace as well as opposing Dragapult. Amoonguss can really take that on, but if it is sub, it's a bit more annoying because we really kind of break through that, so that's something to watch out for. And then finally we have Talonflame, which I know I've been using a lot of Talonflame, and the big reason for that is because if I'm not running Talonflame, I'm probably running Mandibuzz and Corviknight, and I spam those two so much during the pre-home meta, or not pre-home, pre-DLC, and I really don't want to go back to doing that just yet, so that's why I've been using Defog Talon a ton. It's also just really good right now, being able to deal with a Volcarona as well as set up Magearna, so there's that, and yeah, let's go ahead and get a game. Alright, I have a game right here. My opponent does have some semi-stall right away, so what I think I want to do is anti-lead these offensive guys. He's definitely going to lead with one of those, the way I see it, and if I had to guess, it would be the Cinderace. I mean, I guess you could lead Toxtricity to pressure early because I do have two good responses to that mon. So here's what I'm thinking. We're going to lead off with Dragapult. If you lead Cinderace, then what I'll do is pivot in my probably Kommo-o, because I don't want him bringing out Toxtricity, and if I went Slowbro, then he would get to do that for free. I guess he could just lead defensively if he wants to, but like, who would he do then? Like, I guess he could lead off with Chansey or Clef, depending on which one's the rocker. That wouldn't be great for me, but I could U-turn out. Chansey could have Thunder Wave, by the way, and so could Clef, which I have to keep in mind here. I think the game plan is just try to open up Magearna as much as possible. So like I said, I want to go Kommo-o to prevent Toxtricity from hitting the field here. Hopefully he goes for Sucker. Obviously this worked out. I'm going to go for Taunt because I don't want to take a Toxic this turn. He might go hard Clef, but yeah, he's going to go hard Clef. I could have clicked Rocks, but I didn't want to let this thing get put on a timer that early on. Now he can't teleport, so I can basically owe Magearna for free. He can't Thunder Wave here either, so this is a good position. Good double, I have to give him credit there, but it's the same thing. I'm going to go Kommo-o to never allow Toxtricity in. Yeah, he's going to go for a U-turn. He has to make a more defensive play, like into Clef or something, which is obviously good for me. Yeah, he's going to go Clef. Eventually he's just going to Moonblast, so let's go Mag here, see what he wants to do. He actually tricked me. Hey, can I get that back, maybe? That would be great. We'll see what play he wants to make now. Obviously, he's Specs now. I hope he doesn't go hard Cinderace, but even if he does, I could get up Rocks and pressure it, because I'm assuming it's Boots. This team is kind of annoying. Let's see what he does, though. So, he's gonna go ahead and hit me there. I take a drop. He's locked into Moonblast, right? Because I tricked him that turn. I'm just going to go right for Volt Switch now. It's just going to go ahead and click Moonblast again. So he's hitting me quite hard here, but that's not the end of the world. I think what I can do now is get in Talon. And we're going to make a little bit of a play into Mag here on the Quag. So Scarf Trick Clef. That's really strange. Like, I don't know what to think about that, but Obviously, he knows what I am now, so we catch the Quagsire. His best plays are either Chansey or Corviknight. He wouldn't let this take a Specs Fleur Cannon, because if he did, Talonflame would easily win, but I'm going to click Fleur Cannon first anyway, just to gauge his initial play, because if he does give me this Mon... Oh, Clef is dead. Okay, so we get rid of Clef using Specs Magearna. And out comes this now. Now, this is a problem. I think Dragapult is good, but I can maybe afford to throw it out here. I definitely don't want to let him Boom Burst into Amoonguss. He would click Overdrive though, that's the thing. I don't want to allow Kommo-o to take unnecessary damage here. It's actually pretty good in this position, with Taunt plus Body Press. So I think the best play is Dragapult on the Overdrive, right? He actually did go for Boom Burst. Okay, that's good for me. And I'll be right back. Alright, I have another game right here. My opponent does have Urshifu, but I can beat that using my combination of my Regenerator Mon and my resists to its dual stab, assuming it's choice band, of course. If it's a bulk up, that could actually be a bit more problematic. I really like Talonflame here, but he does have Slowbro, which makes that a bit harder to use. And Zeraora. Zeraora is actually a big threat, but I do have Amoonguss plus Kommo-o. I think he would lead Zeraora actually, so let's lead off with Mag. Yeah, because he wants to get early Volt Switch, I think, so by doing this, what I can do is throw off a Specs Fleur Cannon immediately. He shouldn't have a way of knocking me out, and if he knocks off my Specs, I probably get rid of him anyway. So let's see. Please hit. Thank you. 99. Really, Magearna, you couldn't just do the 1%. Alright, it's fine. It's not really too concerning. He's gonna Volt out, but I get to hit something else. And it's not like I can lose to Volcarona here anyway. He goes Clef, which is fine. I could honestly just take its item from it right now if I really want to. I don't have mine, so give me yours. Yeah, now, this is actually cool because I get a slow Volt Switch here, which is better for me. Oh, well. Never mind, I got full parried and he knocked me. So, rip my slow Volt. I do get my Volt out eventually. I can't really go Talonflame and let it get Thunder Waved, so I'm gonna go Amoonguss here. He's just gonna Thunder Wave anyway. I know how these guys play. Yeah, like, he's just gonna always click that. But I do 54. You have Soft Boiled or you have Wish? You have Soft Boiled. And there's a full pair. Alright, please go to bed. Can I just get my Spore? Like, the thing is, I have to get him in range of Talonflame before trying to use that Mon. Now that I have this asleep, though, I think what I can do is go either back to Mag or Kommo-o to get a Brox. I like the Kommo-o play more. Because I want to kill Zera on entry, that's one thing. If he goes Clef, I'm just going to go back to Amoonguss to make sure he can't Thunder Wave this too. I guarantee you he clicks it even though I'm obviously going to Amoonguss. He actually clicked Moonblast, okay. Well, let's spam Sludge... Oh, please poison this. That would be so nice. No poison, that's cool. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go either Magus Attack or Talon on a hard switch. I could also go hard Dragapult. Actually, let's do that. He gets the boost, but like, I don't think that helps him too much. I'm just gonna Darts, even though he has a Clef. It's not really worth it. It's your turn now. Bring this out. Goes for Moonblast. Actually gets a drop that time. Let's go for Sludge Bomb. Fortunately, I'm kind of in a spot where I can't poison this thing a single time, and he's just gonna keep on throwing off Fiery Dance because he has no reason not to. This time we'll go Slowbro, and I think Teleport out. Maybe he doesn't even have Bug Buzz, right? I don't think he does. Oh, what if I Toxic Dread there? I should have thought that a bit more. Thought that through a bit more. Let's go Dragapult and throw off a Will-O-Wisp now. If he goes Clef, I'll... That's bad. He's gonna Future Sight. I don't like that. Let's get the Will-O-Wisp off, and now I'm gonna U-turn, because I can take the Future Sight with somebody else. I would Hex. I'm surprised he would stay in, because, like, my Talonflame is still there, and your Zera is dead on entry. He really doesn't care about this thing very much, is what I'm realizing. I went to this because it takes Future Sight, and he really can't go with Zeraora. He's gonna go with Shifu. Oh, it's Boots. Okay, fair enough. Thing is, I don't die to you, so I'm just gonna Scald. Like, I thought that thing was dead, but it's not, obviously. That's actually nice for me because now my Hex is doing more. I'm just gonna teleport out here. I could go Talon now, but I don't want to do that while Zera's around. So we're just gonna continue going Amoonguss. He showed Roost on the Volk. I really need to poison the Volk, like, soon. This time we're getting full paired. Cool. Let's go slow, bro. Toxicate here. Dude, I still have a Talonflame. Like, I don't think this thing can win. Yeah, like, what's your plan? I'm at full, and I'm getting in Talonflame now. Like, hello? And then he just gives it to me. Alright, well, this guy got greedy eventually. I don't really get that, but... Do I not have Helmet on anybody? I don't. I was hoping I could knock this thing out, but he would Volt anyway, so I guess it wasn't happening. Finally gets an Urshifu. I think the best play is stay in first to see what he's clicking, then respond accordingly. I shouldn't die to any one hit. Oh, it is bulk up, and I'm getting full paired. Is anything asleep? Yeah, Kommo-o is asleep. I need to, like, actually get a Sludge Bomb. Thank you. Because I'll die, but now I can actually revenge it, like, very easily using Talonflame. Oh, it's Sucker Punch is now a thing, though. So I think I have to go Kommo-o. That won't kill. Yeah, he's not choice banned, so I can kill that there, and now we're sort of in a position where Zera is kind of a bigger threat, but Dragapult's looking good too. Goes right for Future Sight. That's cool. I'm going to teleport out. It's a slow teleport too, which is nice. I'm just worried about the Zera, but I think I can beat Zera using... I need to get Leftovers back on Kommo-o. That's the thing. So we're gonna do that here. And then... I don't know if he knocks me out or not, but I kind of have to attack here, right? Okay, well that double down's cool. Like, Zera was the threat, right? I don't really care about these other guys. I can beat these other Pokemon. He's gonna go Clef here because it's the one thing. Yeah, he runs. I'll be right back. Alright, I have another game right now. I was in the middle of a game just now and Showdown decided to crash in the middle of it, which sucks because I was ahead, but it's all good. We can go ahead and play this guy instead. You know what's funny? Even though I have like 4 water resists, Kingdra still kills my entire team in one hit, so that's not cool, but at least what I get to do is throw off a nice Specs Fleur Cannon turn 1. He doesn't really have a mod that wants to take it. This is dead, like O-code, gone. Or, I guess not. Okay. Thought it was. Interesting. Kinda bad, honestly, but I'll go Amoonguss, as he doubles to Scissor, which is fine, because I can just Spore. If he knocks off, I don't really care. Like, I can beat... Oh, I forgot about that. Don't knock me out. Okay, we somehow got saved there. So, that's really good. I almost threw for no reason. Dude, these Kingdra mind games are going to be an issue. I can already see that, because I can't really risk Magearna. That's the thing. Goes for Hurricane, which I knew I could take, but I'm able to get up rocks. Not the best, but not the worst. Like, I don't think Kommo-o is stopping any mon in particular. I'm just going to give him the Amoonguss because I messed up with it. Like, I need Magearna to take a modest Hydro Pump, don't I? I think it does though, right? So let's see. Kingdra, OU, Choice Specs. So that's Specs doing 102 to, maybe I don't. Life Orb is doing how much? 89 to 106. Okay, dude, if you get that roll, just take the win. Like, honestly. He's gonna sack the Toad, but... Okay, well he sacked Kingdra, which is like the thing I think he should have kept, because the other rain Pokemon I'm not so worried about. I can beat Poliwrath using Slowbro, and I can beat... Unless it's Sub. Hold up. Could Sub Poliwrath win? So he actually risked the modest Hydro Pump, which I don't think he should have done at that point in the game. So I'm curious about what this is trying to do. I don't think I have any use for this. Oh, I'm faster. Because it was Water Absorb, okay. Well, I get to keep this mon around now, and Scissor is asleep. Okay, this went a lot better than I thought it would. I think if I want to beat Mimikyu, I gotta keep Slowbro and Talon. So I think what we're gonna do here is go Kommo-o on the Defog, get him back up, and then taunt it. Oh, he has Hurricane, okay. Fair enough. Well, Magearna should be faster, and I can Volt out here. So he's gonna go Scissor, which is the correct play. The problem is he hasn't burnt a single sleep turn. Okay, good. So I can bring this in and SD up. Then Brave Bird here. Knock that out. This forces in Poliwrath, which allows me to get in Slowbro. Yep. Exactly what I expected. I go Slowbro here. He doubles in Pelipper, but that's okay. I don't mind this. Because all I have to do is go for the Toxic, honestly. And then I think the play is to spam Scald. Because his rain is gone now, so he can't even hit Hurricanes accurately, which is a problem for him. So let's see. Does he go back to... He's going to U-turn, okay. So if I burn Poliwrath or Mimikyu here, I think it's over. Yeah, Mimikyu gets burned, so I think it's my game no matter what. Because I will switch out Slowbro just to guarantee this. Goes for the SD, so the play is Sack Mag. Honestly, no, I have no reason to switch out. Like, this just doesn't do damage, as you guys are going to see right here. He doesn't even have Shadow Claw, so yeah, I win the game with this Mon. Even if it is sub Poliwrath, I still have Dragapult with Infiltrator. I guess you're going for the Hurricane? How much is that doing? Nothing. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna... If I get confused, I'll switch. But if I'm not confused, then I can afford to stay in. Yeah, you can't get the confusion. What's Toxic here? Actually, no, there's no point. I just spam Slack Off. Yeah, like... I could Toxic, but what's the deal? Like, I have no reason to. So first things first, are you sub? If you're sub, I don't think I can lose. It's Belly Drum. Okay. Scary, I guess? Not really. Depends on what this gets, like... High horsepower, yeah, that's not gonna kill me. And Scald and Rain with Poison is gonna be doing a lot to you. It's 66, so the play is Sack Off Mag here. Then go back to Slowbro. Click Scald. I actually want him to knock me out, but it doesn't really matter if he doesn't. Is he considering switching? Because this game is over. I'm just going to Hex the Pelipper and then knock it out, obviously. I also have Brave Bird in the back if I need it, but I don't think I will. Dragapult should have no problem. Like, I know I'm not invested very heavily, but... Okay, if this guy takes, like, more than another 30 seconds to pick this move, I'm just gonna move on. We all know this game's over, right? And I don't want to sit here wasting time in the video. You really not gonna pick, dude? Like... Come on, man. Just click high horsepower, it's your play. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so this play right here has a Turtonator, which could Shell Smash sweep me. Thing is it even faster than Dragapult after a Shell Smash? I am adamant, so let's see. Base 36. I'm gonna assume that base 143 adamant or 142 adamant can outrun that, but I'm gonna lead Magearna. As he leads Azu, I'm like guaranteed faster here, so I think I can just Volt out. Yeah, as he goes Chansey, I'm gonna go Kommo-o, and I want to say I don't want to get Toxic, but at the same time it doesn't really matter if I do. I guess it kind of does, so let's go for Taunt. And I can get a Barox on this. I don't really care if I get knocked off. I mean, Toxic would have been worse. Yeah, he goes for knockoff, and now what I can do is... if I were him, I would just double knock here, right? That would make a lot of sense. I think I'll go Amoonguss. He goes Mag. These typically aren't Specs Ice Beam or anything like that, so I'm going to go for the Spore. I mean, he could trick me, but I don't think he would go double out into any of the grass types on a potential poison type, and if anything, you're just going to go Chansey, which I can put to sleep, and then he can't soft-boiled it, which would be good. So now this thing is very asleep, and If I want to revenge it without losing the game, I should go Talonflame. So out comes Chansey. I'm not going to stay in here. I'm going to make the play into Amoonguss again. In case he's Toxic or Thunderwave, I would rather not go out into Kommo-o on a hard switch. And what Chansey isn't the Toxic or Thunderwave, right? So he goes Azu, which is good for me, obviously. I can throw off Sludge Bomb. He goes for Protect. That's fine. I still think Sludge Bomb is just the best play. I mean, I could double to Talon, but I don't really want to. Yeah, he's gonna go Mag, which is fine. Like, I don't care. I'm gonna get in my... Is it even worth it? Like, Talonflame probably wins, but he hasn't burnt a sleep turn, which makes it tempting. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. So it's a Boots Turtonator. It could go for the Rapid Spin, I know that, but... Now, let's not play around with Dragapult. I think Dragapult is very useful. Let's just go Slowbro. Yeah, because he wants to catch the thing, and now I can get this mon in, and... I want to say throw off a Scald. He still didn't burn a sleep turn with that thing earlier. Oh, if I burned that there. Wow. Surprised you would even risk it, but... This could be going for a knockoff too, and I'm going to keep my helmet, just in case it's useful against Azu. And instead I'll go Kommo-o here to take the knockoff / U-turn. We know it isn't an acrobatic set because it did not get Grassy Seed, or... Grassy Seed coming in. I guess a good play would be U-turning into Magearna, but... Like, a lot of his team is low now. Like, Chansey's coming in pretty low, and... This is taking damage now, too. Yeah, it goes for the knockoff. I figured that would be the play there, and... Now what I can do is go right for Body Press into Tangrowth coming in. I guess Tangrowth is the best play, right? Oh, it goes Mag. Oh, it's very bulky Mag, huh? That's annoying. I think what I'll do is get in... Talon. As he doubles into Azu this time. Okay, so he got me there. If this is a Whirlpool set, I want to go Slowbro so that way I can teleport out. I think it could be because it's Leftovers, right? Like, yeah, it is a Whirlpool set. Okay. So we're making some good plays here, but we're not really getting anywhere, which is what's annoying me. I'm going to go for Toxic to force him to rest eventually. Here I'll teleport out because he's going to go for the soft boiled and then switch anyway. Yeah, I gotta break with somebody soon. Like, tricking this Chansey would be nice. He's gonna heal. That's his best play. Then what I'm gonna do is get in Kommo-o. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it a bit slow here and Body Press again. Like, yeah, he goes Tangrowth. I'm gonna taunt Tangrowth like I've been doing, and if he knocks off, I don't care. I just wish he would give me a better opening. Oh, he goes Mag. Did this burn a sleep turn earlier? I think it did, right? Nope, still no burnt sleep turn, so I'm going to Earthquake it once. And then we are going to get in Amoonguss. We know it's Calm Mind, which is fine. So this obviously worked out for me. I don't want him recovering with Magearna this turn. Not for free, at least. So let's get in my Magearna on the U-turn and see what he wants to do here. He could go Turtonator, but I think I Oko Turtonator, so would he really do it? No way. He goes Chansey. I'm just gonna trick. He might scout for it. I don't think he would, though. If I can get this choice locked, that would be huge. There we go. Okay, that's really nice. And we know he's locked into Toxic, so I get to Volt out here into something that can take a Toxic. Or do I even have a reason to not just spam Aura Sphere? I think I can just spam Aura Sphere, right? Like, there's no reason for me not to make that play. If he goes Turtonator, I'm assuming Fleur Cannon blows this back. Like, Aura Sphere did a good amount, and this is base 130 stab, whereas this is base 80 not stab. He might go Chansey just to be safer, but... Like, I'm pretty sure that I knock out a Turtonator from 79. Obviously, if my Fleur Cannon hits right there, that's different, but I think this is the opening turn. Like, he's going to stay in and I'm going to knock him out. Let's see. If he goes Chansey, all he can really do is click Seismic Toss, and then I'm going to weaken him with Helmet, which could help out. The only annoying thing about his team is the fact that... Oh, I didn't kill, dude? Okay, I took a Willow, though, which isn't really that scary. Like, that could have been much worse for me. I think I just Fleur Cannon again. If he goes Chansey, I'm just going to Volt here. into Amoonguss to not take a toxic with it. I guess being burned is a bit annoying because now I can't really spam attacks against this, but Turtonator's at 27, which helps out Talonflame quite a lot, actually. So yeah, Amoonguss is the best play if he toxics. He goes for Wish. Okay, who do I not want that getting past to? I don't want it getting past a Mag, but I definitely don't want it getting past a Turtonator. So the play that covers both is... nothing? Why does nothing cover both, dude? He's gonna go Mag for sure. I don't think he would pass it to Turtonator. So there's this. It did burn a sleep turn now. I think here's my chance to force a KO. Like, this is getting really boring. I'm just gonna SD up. Go as hard as Zoomerl. Thing about the Azu play is... I'm gonna Brave Bird here. Do a nice 67. I even dodged his attack, which is pretty nice. Because that would have done like... I would have been down at 40, which would be bad for Talon, obviously. But now he's basically forced to lose him on. Probably the Turt. Honestly, does he just lose? Like, he might just lose. Pretty sure he lost. If Rillaboom is Scarf, that could be interesting. Tangrowth is going to force a lot of damage on me, but it's still going to die. And by getting rid of Tangrowth, I open up the door for many other things. And I got another kill here, because that shouldn't have Jet. I guess Grassy Glide could knock me out. But I'm failing to see his out. Because I'm going to get an Amoonguss. I shouldn't lose to Magearna ever. He actually would click knockoff. Okay, well, there goes my helmet, but that's okay. I'm gonna try to get this kill with, if I was a Rooster, that would be so much better. Okay, no reason to stay in. I'm just trying to figure out how I don't lose to set up Mag, because that's the one thing that I'm actually scared of at this point in the game. So just goes for S-Toss. Fortunately, my helmet's out of here, so that's not very good. But because I know he's clicking S-Toss, I get to make this play. I'm just gonna click Hex and try to weaken this Mon. Ideally, he doesn't get the first turn Wake. That's doing a lot. Yeah, if I get rid of Mag, the game's over, so I'm just gonna try to get rid of the Mag while I can. He does go for Shift Gear. I think Draining Kiss comes out now, right? I don't want him Calm Minding. I'm faster, never mind. Okay, so he was like Modest or something. I mean, the thing is, Draining Kiss would have given him a lot of health back, but I could still put him back to sleep using Amoonguss, which is the more important part. Let's knock that out and win. Okay. I mean, my Talonflame did do more than what it should have, but I think as long as I beat Mag, it's my game, so I'll be right back. You know, I don't really like the way Exploud and Mamoswine are just staring me in the face right there. That's kind of scary, but I think I can beat them pretty easily. I mean, Exploud is a problem, but I have a... Oh wait, Scrappy, never mind, let's not be dumb here. I think I might need to use Magearna if it even takes 2 hits from that, but it looks like Mamoswine is going to be the rocker and Pharaoh might be Spikes. Either that or it's Choice Band Mamo and then like rocks Ferrothorn. But in terms of how I can endgame right here, I do like Dragapult, but I have to get rid of the Ice Shard Mon as well as weaken Ferrothorn before that's happening. Oh, he also has Togekiss. Yeah, that's not really going to happen, is it? This is such a pain. I think I'll lead off with... If I led Slowbro and he led Exploud, I would be in such a bad spot, but if I lead Magearna predicting Exploud and he leads off with Mamoswine, I'm also in such a bad spot, so... With all that in mind, I think I lead Kommo-o. And he led Togekiss. Okay, well, this is a bad spot. He would be faster. I do like my Talonflame's priority here, but it's not vital. It does help out against Urshifu's Sucker Punch, but no, we have to go Talonflame. It is Thunder Wave, okay. I'm gonna Brave Bird here and probably hit the Slowbro up for a bit of damage, but ideally he stays in. He doesn't. I'm able to get my Brave Bird off. Let's see if he's Helmet. He is. And I'm taking a recoil. I mean, I could have gone Mag too, but I figured it wasn't the play. He's gonna teleport here. So it's a Brave Bird again. He actually goes for a Future Sight. Okay. Surprised you would risk my Magearna getting a free switch in, but I guess he didn't care. Ah, dude, I'm totally losing. I'll just throw this out at this point. Yeah, okay, we actually have Slowbro really low, which I don't know why he let me do, but the thing about that is, like, the only thing Slowbro being low benefits is Talonflame, and look at what position my Talonflame is in right now. I could have switched it out, but, like, it's slower than everybody, and it doesn't have Gale Wings anymore. So he's gonna go Togekiss. Probably just click Roost. Maybe Thunder Wave again, who knows. Okay, so Future Sight didn't do anything for him. Now I have to get my KO, so we're gonna bring this in. And I want to say, we're gonna make a little bit of a call and go for Aura Sphere. That's AV Memo. Dude, he literally has the counter team. Like, I can't do anything. He's just... He might click Rocks, but no, he's AV. He can't click Rocks. He instead doubles in Pharaoh, which I could have tried to catch. Maybe I should have. Gonna go to this, though, and match his hazards. He's gonna go Togekiss again, I know that. So go Slowbro, actually. If he throws off a Future Sight, it's annoying, but I can... Let's just get in Mag this turn. Yeah, because if he's gonna throw off Future Sight, I would rather hit what's up right now, so... I'm gonna go for Fleur Cannon. If I hit Ferrothorn, that's pretty good, but I think he's just gonna sack off with a Slowbro. That must have sack makes some sense, too. So Future Sight is up, it's going off this next turn, so I have to figure out what I want to do about that. Tricky game. I still have my defensive core intact, but I'm really worried about Boomburst Exploit as well. Which actually comes in now. Wait, hold up. If he has a fire move, that could be bad. I see what his plan is. He wants to hit me with Boomburst, but does -1 Fleur Cannon still do enough to kill him here? And does Exploit knock me out with a Choice Specs Fire Blast? Okay, so if I stayed in, -1 Fleur Cannon would do a lot. Fire Blast wouldn't knock me out. I would die to Future Sight after, but I would trade for Exploit, basically. What does that give me? I can't really defensively deal with the Togekiss at that point. And he could Thunder Wave my Dragapult. The thing is, I can't really afford to... I'm just gonna Fleur Cannon. I have to do it. Oh, I actually knocked him out straight up because he was not very fast. I don't know why he wouldn't be that fast, but that actually worked out because now I still have Magearna to somewhat help out against Togekiss depending on the set. So he goes Ferrothorn. Yeah, I'm gonna go Kommo-o here. He might double to Togekiss, to be honest, but he goes for a knockoff. Now Togekiss would come in, so I'm gonna go Magearna and predict it. I have to play aggressively right here. He just clicked Leech Seed, what? What if I Body Pressed? You would have lost a Dragapult. Okay, I'm gonna click Trick. And lose my Specs at this point. Because either I, like, trick this thing, which is good, because now he's locked into Body Press and I get a Volt into my Dragapult, or... What else would have happened is he's gonna go Togekiss here, and... I can get in... Nobody on that, dude. Togekiss just destroys my team. Oh, wait, but he messed up. Okay, now I'm in a good spot, because I get to throw off a Will-O-Wisp here. Into Urshifu. So that means it has Sucker Punch, right? I'm gonna make the maneuver that I said I should, which is Amoonguss into... He goes for Sucker, yeah. Now I'm in a good position. I don't know if he's banded or not, but what I'm gonna do here is just throw off Sludge Bomb. He isn't banded. It's just Togekiss. I need to get rid of Togekiss and this game is mine. So there's that down. He's gonna go Togekiss now. It is Boots. Yeah, I need Dragapult to deal with this with Will-O-Wisp plus Hex. But Thunder Wave is the big issue in that regard, because, like, the moment he Thunder Waves me, he's faster. Okay, we could bank on Magearna, but I don't know if he has a Flamethrower. He probably does. Ah, dude, what a pain. I can't beat this Togekiss. Okay, we're gonna hope he gives me a Toxic onto it. Or maybe Thunder Waves for no reason. If I get a Toxic, I think I actually do win. Because then I can spam Hex without having to worry about taking a Thunder Wave. Oh, wait. Dude, why would he do it? Like, if I Toxic Red there successfully, the game is over, basically. Like, I get a Toxic off, I don't have to bother letting my Dragapult get hit. I could still get a Toxic off, potentially, but it's so much less likely now. I got it, okay. I think I win anyway. I don't know why he risked it, but... Like, I was actually a bit annoyed about that. Because now he's sort of compromised the situation to where I'm gonna get in Magearna first to make sure that I can make sure he's in range of the Hex. That's very big here. Yeah, I need to make sure he's in range of Hex. And if he goes out into Ferrothorn, I get in Kommo-o. They're off a Body Press. It's gonna stay into Lead Sheet, that's fine. Now this thing is out of the way. I think I just win with Dragapult no matter what, right? So let's just go Mag. Yeah, this is cool. I'll take the KO here with Aura Sphere. Actually, should I take it with, Nah, Aura Sphere is the better play. Because I can still beat the Togekiss using Dragapult, I think. Like, it's gonna try to Roost here, right? But I think he's gonna take too much Toxic damage. Oh, he didn't Roost it. So now the best play is this. I go for Fleur Cannon to make sure that he's taking more Toxic here. And then Dragapult should... Oh, I'm faster. What? Okay, well, it's over. Why was I faster, though? I don't know why I'm doing that. Let's just click Fleur Cannon. I think Hex wins. I think he's going to try to set it up to where Future Sight hits my Dragapult on the turn it's coming in, but... I don't see a way out for him. I could Volt out right now if I really want. I guess that's the better play and just keep Magearna around. Yeah, because he goes for Scald. I Hex here and win. Dude, this was a ridiculous game. Like... I think we'll stop after that one. That was 5 wins in a row, and I'm pretty happy with that. So we'll go ahead and end things off right there. Really intense last game. My opponent totally threw by throwing out the Togekiss to Slowbro. It's toxic. Like, if he just didn't risk that, I feel as though he would have won. But we take those, I guess. I did hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Later.